Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you guys are having a good one so far. Hopefully, you guys, had a blessed Sunday, whether if it was productive or if it was just relaxing, unwinding, or whatever the case may be, just getting little things done, um, before the start of the week. But yeah, hopefully, everybody, had a really, really good Sunday, or a really good weekend actually, and today as well. And so whether you're winding down, still enjoying the rest of what's left of it, because it's excuse me, it's the times are different pretty much everywhere, and so whether if it's Sunday, if it's Monday, where you might be, hopefully you all are having a good one. So just gonna get into some more golf, some more PGA Tour. Just picking up where I left off. I believe the last time I played that was, I think it was it Friday on stream or Saturday? I think it might have been Saturday. It might have been Saturday in the afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. So, so we're gonna, continue the rest of that for a little bit. I believe it's the next tournament now. I think it's okay. I see it. It's the Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. And so, we're gonna get right on into it. So let's let's make sure that let's try to make sure everything is straight. Okay. So the last tournament that I was a part of was yeah, it was the Harbor Town Golf Links in South Carolina. I think that was done I want to say it was yesterday. And I almost finished in the top 10. I finished actually in the, let me see, 12th actually. So that's where I finished. As you can see at the bottom, I was 7 under. I wasn't too far from Patrick Rogers, to get like first place. So, did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? And I had a really good, if I can remember, I had a good back nine. But then some holes was, I believe, some was I struggled with. Some holes I had a couple of bogeys in there, and you can't really have that in a tournament, you know, because that can really set you back. Like when you have bogeys and you're trying to catch up to the leader, you know what I mean? And so, um, unfortunately, that's what transpired. And hopefully this time around, it'll be a little more competitive, depending on the course, how it is. I don't really know. And like I even said yesterday, the good thing about golf, even in real life, is yes, you're competing against other players. I don't know, it's like 100 something players, I think, in a tournament. I think for like the first two rounds, and then there's a cutoff point, and I think it's like the top like 30 or 40 something, I believe. So, um, as long as you make the cut, you have a chance. Depending on even if you're back, like I'll say 10, 11, 12 strokes, you still have an opportunity. You still have a chance to, climb your way back up. So, but like I said, it's not that you're only competing against the players, but you're also competing against the course. So it definitely requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of attention, because like you have to really pay attention to like the how far you are from the hole or where you're hitting it, and then you got to factor in like wind. You got to definitely factor wind in the equation, and distance. It's really distance, wind. Your approach has to be good. Like all those little things have to be good. and I would definitely say patience as well. So, but yeah, so gonna get right into it. This is the Mesquite Classic, Mesquite, however you pronounce it. It's in Nevada, so we are going to be jumping right into it, see what happens, and obviously hoping for the best, and go from there. It's one hole at a time, one round at a time, all that stuff. So Matsuyama, he's 7 under. The cut line is -1, so that means that it's really it's tough, you know. Well, yeah, it kind of is, but at the same time, I really consider any course tough. Okay, so the fairway speed is fast. The fringe green and the green speed is fast. So that really means that my approach shots is like if they go over the hole, they're gonna roll past it. Um, so the rough length is pretty short. Um, so yeah, let's get right on into it, and I'll let the narrator take it away.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Mesquite, Nevada and Wolf Creek Golf Club, live second-round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Hideki Matsuyama is the leader. He shows the way at 7 under. As for our featured golfer, that current score is right on the number right now in terms of making the cut and playing the weekend.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what kind of start we get off to this time. Yes, sir. All these courses are tough, man. Like especially in Nevada with the desert and stuff. So let's see how it goes. All right. So the wind is 8 miles an hour going away from me, which is good. I just hope that the landing spot was pretty good. It's really good. Just don't land in the rough.
Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second
Probably
round
about 320
underway.
something, I'll say. About 346. I'll take that. Okay, so it's a par 5. I got a 3-wood. I'm wondering if I should just if I should. I don't want to chance it, but at the same time, um. All right, so it's 233 to the hole. No, 241. Let me see if I take one club down. It's like I would wanted to reach it in 2, but I don't know if I hope it will make it though. That's the thing. But we're gonna try. Hopefully the wind will kind of help with that. I just don't want to take a wood and then it goes way sailing past the hole with the wind and stuff. So I just have to play it safe. Okay. Uh-oh. It's not going in, but it'll be close. Hopefully. It's going in slow motion, so I can't really. Okay, stop. mean, but I got there in two, so anything's taking a while. As long as I got there in two, that's the most important thing.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one.
It's my first eagle putt in a long time. So it's basically going to start breaking to the left right away because I think I'm like on a little ridge. Let's see. It's going directly in, so I really have to adjust. But we'll see. Maybe. I think right there should be fine. As long as I can get it close. If it goes in, that'll be great. But as long as I can get it close. Yeah, it's close.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. 4 feet, all that's left for birdie.
It should be 1 under after this. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And he moves it to 2 under par.
Well, 2 under, I'm sorry.
445-yard par 4 second hole. No mistaking where we are. Smack in the middle of the Nevada desert. Moving on to the 445-yard par 4 second. Severe dogleg left. Aggressive players hitting driver to the left of the visible fairway. Less aggressive players will play to the right, but be careful long there and your ball can be lost in the desert moonscape.
Yeah, and that's one thing we do not want. Is for that to happen, you know. So it's let's see what we got. Good Lord. It's gonna be a tough shot though. I mean, right off the tee. Alright. So hopefully it land. Perfect.
And this round starting off strong after the birdie.
Really trying to hit every single fairway too. Every last one.
Shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona
30 to the cup.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
Get up. Dang. Those shots
He'll be
are tough.
disappointed with that, no doubt.
Your swing didn't quite look right on that one.
I know it didn't look right. Thank you for tagging me. Alright. So if anything, I would want it to land about right here. I just hope it don't sail past the hole. Dang. Wish it was closer. But I'll take it though.
10-foot putt left.
Alright. Should be another birdie. There we go, right in.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second.
I mean, not birdie par because my second shot I was short, so I had to. The chip shot was a birdie. I forgot that was
Onward
par.
to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short.
I agree. It's definitely better to be long than short. So, this is the tough part about this hole. Is like, if I take a driver, that's gonna go over everything probably. I really have to make sure I have the right Right club for this. I should have checked my golf bag, but okay, 219 and 8. It's 226. But the fact is that it's short. It's like I need like a high arcing, you know. It's like if I have to use a 3-wood, then shoot. I don't want to be short, but I don't want to go flying past the hole either. Man. I gotta make sure to check my golf bag next time before I go into the next round, so that way. Right. No, wait. And the wind is blowing it. Yeah.
And the uphill shot there, difficult to judge.
About a par 3 sometimes would be because it's like.
Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
This will be the only hole this round that's gonna probably mess with me a little bit. That's why I gotta check the golf bag next time, so that I don't It's not bad considering. Just have to make this.
And that'll do just fine.
Come on. Barely.
Nicely done. It is a par here.
I'm glad I moved it over that extra inch because
right where he is.
That would have been bad.
Coming out of the
Keep me out here bogeying par 3s.
Severe dog leg right. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might
Definitely
be the
can't be
play,
having
which
that
makes
happen.
sure to avoid the series of bunkers on the right.
Okay, 9 miles an hour. So it's probably going to land about a little to the left. So I'm going to move to the right some more. That way I could, you know, some little bit of space.
All right, in the fairway. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
As long as it lands on the green. Do not. I gotta put more club next time. I don't know why I don't remind myself to put more club on next time.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole.
I keep messing that up.
Boy, that was on an aggressive
This course is
line.
tough,
Couldn't
man.
quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par.
Course is not easy.
slides by to the right.
That's the
Never
thing.
had that on target.
Yeah, man. Can't keep messing these up.
That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. He'll drop back now to 1 under par.
Yeah, this is the cut line too, so.
How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, 5th.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you've got to see, you've got to flight that second shot.
Crazy.
You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
It's a par 5. Yep, I can tell. I think it's way over here. There's no way I'm gonna get a shot to reach there from here. So, got to take baby step. Oh wait, gotta take baby steps. Wait, make sure. What's this thing?
And that will be more than adequate. It's
Hopefully
safely into the fairway.
the stick is not.
Frank, what's
I
it going
hope
to
that is
take
not
here on this
whatchamacallit,
approach at
please.
the par 5?
Well, some people might actually try and bounce it in between those two bunkers and run the ball up on the green, but personally, I'd try and actually take a hybrid or something with a little bit more loft and try and fly the ball. Take those two bunkers out of play.
I think I'm gonna play it safe. I think the last time I tried to, I really tried to go straight for the hole. I think it went in the sand. So I think this time around I'm just really gonna play it safe. I don't even want to take no chances, to be honest with you. So all right. Even though the wind is, well, move it over a little more. Just sit right there. That way I have one more chance. This will be my eagle shot. Hopefully it don't keep rolling down. If it could stop,
Has
that'd
to
be
be
nice.
thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got
It'd be
everything
awesome.
out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay. How do you no. I forgot how you change the Okay, that's the change the club type of shot. Okay. Oh no, not that. There was something. It's fine, never mind. I'll just don't roll back. Don't roll back. Crap. It's gonna roll all the way back down. It's rolling all the way. That's crazy.
Oh,
I gotta really get this thing up. Alright. It's on the green. Finally.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
I know. I know. So I think I'm gonna put it on the outside, like over here. Hopefully that's not too short. Wow, bogey on a
Just gonna
par
sneak on
5.
by.
Unbelievable. That sucks for real, man. Like,
Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the
well,
fifth.
that's where I
He's
started.
going to fall out of red figures back down to even par.
Unfortunately.
Frank, here at the sixth, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That
Like
string
I
that
said,
we just
to
saw,
playing these
par
courses
five
is
fifth hole,
not,
also comes
you know,
across here.
never
So
easy.
something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dog leg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And this green, well, it's got more humps than hollows in it. That's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
It is. It's beautiful. Kind of. The course is, but the backdrop with the mountains is too. But it's just so much. I mean, literally out here in the desert, there wasn't lying about it being in Nevada. That's for sure. Sheesh. All right. I think I'm not gonna put too much club, cause oh boy.
Oh, look out. That's too far left.
Oh boy, don't.
Oh,
Wow.
you saw that splash there. That is into the hazard.
And it went directly in there too. That's it's a target line. Drop the ball in line with the pin and the hazard. We're at enter.
So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par.
All right, 117 to the flag, 128 yard club. It's at the front of the stick, but I'm gonna have to put more power probably into this. So I'm gonna have to try to make par somehow.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light
It's
special.
not a good
really.
start to the round.
Considerably short.
If I could chip this in, that'll be unbelievable. But oh, excuse me. Another bogey. Another freaking bogey. A bogey
15
attempt.
feet away.
Please let this go in. Wow.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Good thing this is just the first round, because it would be a disaster if it wasn't.
Okay,
So-
a disappointing 6 here at the par 4. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Maybe the best risk-reward hole here at Wolf Creek is right here at the par 4-7. It is, without question, drivable at 302 yards. However, getting that tee shot to stay on the green can often be a different story. We see plenty of shots go over the back, leaving an incredibly difficult pitch shot off the desert floor.
Okay. This one I definitely got to leave short. I'm not taking no chances. Oh, wait, wait, wait. I don't want this sound to the left, though. Alright. Please stop. Don't go rolling off into the water again.
Yeah,
Nah,
just
I know
kind of
another
kind of
hazard.
stinger into that headwind, and this is going to wind up safely in the fairway. That's a good shot. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
Another one of these shots. How exciting. Hold up. Wait a minute, wait. It wasn't gonna land though, that's the thing. Hold on. Okay. So initially it'll land short, so that's the only chance I have is just with the approach. Good lord. No, let's start over. Alright. This thing might land short. I hope it don't. Considering just stop. Oof, this is not easy. If I could chip this in, that would be wonderful. That close. Could have been back to 1 under, but
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain at 2 over par.
that sucks.
We think back to the 3rd hole at Wolf Creek, straight up the hill.
That sucks.
This 8th is the opposite. It's listed
Still
at
early though, at
248
least,
yards on the
I mean, I
scorecard,
guess.
but it plays significantly shorter
End of the
than that,
world.
thanks to a
Still
drop
got a lot of
than
time.
80 feet from tee to green. Keep that in mind when selecting your club.
That's a par 3. They want me to use a driver? No, I'm not using a driver. I can't use a whatchamacallit, approach? 3-wood? See, iron would be short. It'd be way short because of the wind blowing against me or towards me, so just have to risk it probably. Drive. Finesse. I'll just have to use a 3-wood and just hope that if it's short, I'd rather it be short and off to the right as opposed to it being short and to the left. Sit down. Nice. Considering with what I'm working with club
that one's
wise,
dancing.
not too shabby, not too shabby, not too shabby, not too shabby.
11 feet away.
Why did I just do that? Should have left the distance. I did not mean to.
Okay, back in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. This is a good one to close out the front side. 390 yards, a par 4. Yeah, you can hit the big one and just air it out. Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter, just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
Yeah, because it really hasn't been a Oh, this is the view of the whatchamacallit. Okay, that's dope. Overview. Yeah. All right, let's go. Alright, so we got 12 miles an hour going against me. So I'm gonna try to do this thing. Let's try to put a little more loft or whatever onto it.
That one looking a little right.
No. They're cheating
They've got
out
a
here.
fortunate bounce. Oh, it'll be just fine.
They're still trying to. Well,
Good break
I don't
got
want to say
him
that.
here. Now
This is
his second to the par 4.
sort of rough right now. 106 to the flag. The club is 106. But it might be a little short. I hope it's not, because I think there's a slope. That's short. That is way short. I should have put my club on it. Sometimes I gotta tell myself, whatever I'm thinking, do it. Go with my gut. Because if I don't, then stuff like that's gonna happen.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
Yeah. Agreed. 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 Just stay right there. Don't roll back.
Just nothing really on that chip
Tired
shot.
of stuff rolling
Just,
back.
it's a waste.
So it's gonna start off to. Because if I leave it, see, these are tricky too. Because if I leave it, it's gonna start breaking to the left, I think. So I'm put a little more, just a touch to the right. Hopefully this goes in. Hopefully I'm reading it right too.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it.
Just a little bit more next time. Appreciate everybody that's in here watching and hitting the like button. It means a great deal. Definitely helps the channel out too. So appreciate y'all. And hopefully everybody
nice
is
shake of the head as
having a
that
good
one
weekend.
is finished off. And he'll
Just
slide
playing
back
some
now
golf,
to 3 over
relaxing
par.
Sunday.
The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks, because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pop bunker into play.
Don't go in that rough, please don't. It did. And when I say please don't go in there, it goes right directly
After that
in
bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to like have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
Yes, you are right about that. No lies told. Get down, get down. Ended up being a good shot out the way.
And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie.
What kind of way? I hope this goes in. This looks all wobbly and weird. Wow.
Nope, that could have erased the
again.
bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there.
Struggling out here. Struggling.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll hold steady at +3. On to the 11th hole, we're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great looking par 3. It measures 215 yards, very playable, and you never know, today might be the day where you make birdie.
I hope so. Sounds great. Oh boy. No. You better bounce off that.
A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green and
Yeah.
really chipping out of the rough. Now a second to this par 3.
Excuse me. Almost. Gotta make this putt. I think this putt's gonna be breaking right to left. Yep, I stand corrected. Oh shoot. Okay.
Okay, well done. It is a par
Even
here
those
at
are like
11,
tricky. Those types
and
of
he'll
putts.
stay right where he is. This is an exciting hole, 560-yard par 5 12. There is water down the left side of the fairway and right of the green. If you keep it dry, keep it in play off the tee, but you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and spark some fireworks.
That right there should be good. Get down, get down, get down, get down.
That
Catch the
will be
ridge,
just
catch the
fine.
ridge. Dang. I was hoping to catch that ridge, you know, so it would roll down. You know, that way I get closer. So this is a par 5. As long as ain't no, well, can't say as long as there's no water when there is, but It's 224. That's gonna go sailing. I think right there might be okay. The wind factor should kind of help with it, but we'll see. Get down. It's gonna be a super long putt for Eagle. Jesus. Yeah, man.
Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and two, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's gonna go past the dang hole, I think. Hold on. Oh no, it's actually at the flag stick, but this is a super long putt though. Like, how long this is? All right. Probably can't really see it from here. No, I can't. All right. Well, like he said, you know, just have to really fly too far. Let's see. It's unbelievable if this goes in. As long as I can get it close or closer. Alright. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle.
I sure will. Finally got a birdie. I've been getting bogeys and pars.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And with that, he's back to 2 over.
I just want to get to the cut line, you know what I'm saying?
Up next, another short par 4, 350 yard, 13th here at Wolf Creek. It is a dogleg to the right. Big hitters might be tempted to cut the dogleg and go for the green. But buyer beware. Miss right. Your ball is
Yeah, I'm
gone.
screwed. So I gotta get it left. As long as I can get it to the left, that'll be dope. Cause then at least, and I'm not even gonna try to go over there. That's danger, Will Robinson. Written all over it. Okay. All right, that should be okay.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
As long as I get on the green, man. Because if I try to, I don't want to get in that sand trap either. So. Oh my God. So I don't want to get in the sand trap, and what do? Get right in the dead center in the sand trap.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump.
Yeah.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. and that curls by to the left.
Hmm. That was rough right there, man. I needed that.
Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Now to the 14th hole.
Can't be out here
Frank,
getting
this
bogeys.
is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
It's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side. So you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine.
Good Lord, this shot. Just land in the fairway. Just land in the fairway.
This is going to try and stay on the fairway, and I believe it will, up along the right edge, but a good shot. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
Left himself with 155, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. It's one thing you want to do.
Good shot.
When you're
Safely on the green. And
when you're shooting, that's one thing I learned. Like when you're below
This
and
is
the
a
thing is higher, you
13-footer.
want more club. If you are opposite, then you want lower club, because then it'll gotta get this closer. All right, so probably about like right there should be fine. I hope. Great read, great read, great.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. He will definitely not say no to that. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of the postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. The green elevated falls off, as you can see, down the left side. Top selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
Okay. What hole is this? The 15th? Yep, the 15th hole. What is this, a par 3 again? Yeah, I might need a little lower club. But then again, if I go with this, it might be way short, so I'll just have to chance it, you know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, me y'all, aka me time. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you for coming through. Hopefully you're having a blessed day over there. I'm just going to sit. Let's come right back.
Oh yeah, nice shot there.
Hopefully
right
you,
of the hole, and how about that for his birdie?
Are having or had a good weekend. Alright, so looks like it's going to be probably about right. Right there should be okay. Actually, you know what? No, I think it's gonna break a little more, like almost right away. So hopefully this will be adequate. Good read, good read.
here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15.
Oh man,
And he's going to need
it's
a little bit more
it's
of
like I'm
that,
learning as
as
I
he
go
is
with this.
Still 2 shots outside
Especially,
the cut line
especially with the
on this
reads
Friday.
and stuff. Like you
Out
gotta
of the
really
16th hole,
read
and Frank, another good scoring
your
chance.
putts, the greens,
It's
all
going to
that
avoid
stuff.
the confusion off the tee. It looks like the
So-
hole might be a dog leg, then is it a carry? It meanders from one way to the other, but really when you actually break the hole down, it's virtually
But
straight
yeah, again,
ahead.
hopefully you're
Those 2 bunkers
hopefully you're
in
doing
the
okay.
driving distance, they frame the hole
B-time.
nicely, so play it as a straightaway par 4.
It's a par
It should
4.
set up beautifully for just a little short iron and perhaps a birdie opportunity.
So when it's blowing 10 miles an hour to the right, so I'm gonna go left, so that way when it lands, about right here should be all right. Perfect.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Probably about 320 something. Oh, 330.
A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
All right. Let's see. I just want to go over the sand, please.
Oh, this could be good.
It's a good shot.
In my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it
Another
all day
one.
long, some of those would finish up close. And you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
All right. Hopefully I'm reading this right. Good, another good read, thank you.
Nah, the pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's going to help, but he still might need some magic these final 2 holes to get inside that cut line. So 2 holes left to play. Now the final par 5 of the course is 562 yards, the 17th.
The drive looks relatively straightforward. And I say that because there's a little creek down there that obviously you have to stay short of. But that's the fun part. They want to keep you back in an area where you go, can I hit the second shot across the stream, across the water, and still keep it on the green? And the answer is, I don't know.
Okay. So
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
come on. 208. That thing might. Alright. Oh boy. In the so I was about to say in the hole. Right past it too.
He has a 12-footer here. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and he just skips a
Give
foot or
me
so by.
these. A par on a par 5 is not good at all. Like, it's just not. Sheesh.
No problems there. That's
Hey,
par
what's going
here
on,
at
Tracy?
17.
Hopefully you're doing well.
He's going to remain
Um,
outside the cut line, so
appreciate
it'll likely take something special at 18
the
to
shared
see him through to the weekend.
what do you call it?
18th hole.
The
And
post.
Frank, again,
Definitely
a
appreciate
good
that.
scoring
Hopefully
opportunity.
you
Short
are
par
having
four.
Yeah, if you looked at the
good
scorecard, you
weekend,
think you could drive this green, but one
or
quick
had a
look at
good
the
weekend
trouble in
since it's
front
basically
and
over.
to the right of the screen, and you realise that's probably not the prudent play. Really,
Man, what are your
230,
thoughts on the Super
240
Bowl?
yards off the tee in that vicinity is going to leave you just a flick wedge into the
Well,
screen. It is a rather narrow green, but from that distance,
my
you'd
thoughts
expect to hit it
are
close.
is something that I've been saying all along, which is whoever plays Kansas City, somebody will knock them off, and that came true. You know, now the game itself, oof. Hopefully this don't go in the water. All right. So my thoughts are like it. It's
And that,
like
a
it
good-looking
just
shot
seemed
there,
like
well placed in the fairway.
honestly, it seemed like one team wanted it more
This is why you practice these shots from under
than the
100
other.
yards. You've bombed your drive.
Clearly,
Now it's time for the
I
tough
didn't
shot.
think it was gonna go
Zip
the
one
way
in
that
there
it did.
close.
I thought it was still going to be. I thought it was going to be like competitive. You know, I didn't expect. I knew I knew Philly's defense, especially their front seven, really four, was going to do well because they have a really good front line, um, and linebackers, and they're young. Well, relatively to except for probably Slay. I'm happy for Slay. I'm not necessarily happy for Philly like that, because that's not my team. Um, I'm happy for one of my friends though. That is that's been a Philly fan since like forever. So I'm happy for her, but at the same time I'm happy for Slay because Slay used to play for us. Um, and he never had a chance to, get a ring. So few playoff appearances we had, but we was always like one and done. So just like I was happy for Stafford, I wasn't happy necessarily for the Rams. That when they remember when the Rams played Cincinnati. Wow. Remember when the Rams beat Cincinnati in that Super Bowl, and that's the first year I think they got Stafford. I was happy for him because he used to be with
Gonna have to
us for
accelerate
his
through the
whole
sand
career.
here to give this enough carry.
So Slay, I'm happy for. But other than him and probably Fletcher Cox and Lane Johnson, everybody else on that team was practically young, and it seemed like they was more hungry for it. You know what I mean? So Kansas City, I mean
Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that. And par
it's
should be
I'm just
pretty
I'm just
well
glad somebody
within
else
reach.
won. You know what I mean? I kind of wish that they lost before they got there, but since they did get there, I'm like, okay, I'm just hoping somehow Philly can pull it off. Saquon didn't have the Saquon type of game, but if you think
And
about it,
that's
like,
big putt
did
to
he
save
did he
par
really
here at
need to?
18. It's going to
Because
be a
look
second
at how
round,
to me the
73.
defense won that game. I know they
So a
scored I don't
disappointing
know how
end
many
to the
points, like
tournament for
40
our
or something like
featured
that.
golfer heading home
It wasn't
following
really all
these
offense
two
like that. It
rounds
was
after
really
failing to make the cut.
it was really
Offer
the
a little
defense that won the game
introspective
for
look.
him because the
Did
defense
well,
held them
or
to
didn't.
what,
And
like
then back to the
14
drawing
points I
board.
think, or something like that.
Till next time
So
for our entire
I think personally I feel like the defense won it. Um, they didn't need Jalen because one of the things that I kept hearing all along with Hurts is, oh, he can't throw for, how come he can't throw for 300, 300 400 yards maybe at times, yards, you know what I'm saying? Well, why would he need to if they have a dynamic running back, like that, and a good offensive line? you know um especially in the playoffs, like why would you need to, like I'd rather throw for, barely 200 yards, you know what I'm saying, and win the game, especially in the playoffs, as opposed to throw for 400 or 500 yards and lose, so I'll take that any day. And like Jalen Hurts always said, it's about winning. He don't care about his stats. So and he meant it, you know. So now from what I seen, the offense, well, I missed the cut, whatever. Um, the offense did their thing, Saquon, they Kansas City did a good job of stopping him, but when you have AJ Brown and what do you call it? Devontae Smith, Goddard, you have those guys. Maybe I guess if you want to throw in Dotson, because I remember Dotson had a big play early in the game, and then they called it back. No, 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 they didn't call it back. They called a touchdown back or something. They called it short of the touchdown because initially he was in, and then they still punched it in. So Jalen, he did, to me, he did a great job in that game compared to, not to say he didn't play well in the last Super Bowl they played him, but I think this time around, learning from learning from the last time, it's like, well, then again too, they didn't have Saquon the last time. They had like pretty much a bunch of running backs by committee. I think they had who would they have? Miles Sanders, I think. Gainwell might have still been there. I think AJ was still there. Devontae, I think that was his rookie year. I think it was his rookie or second year. So they pretty much had the same team. I think they had Jason Kelsey at the time. Um, I think Fletcher Cox might have been there. But other than that, I mean, they have a really good team. I mean, their defense, especially Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, I think N'Kobe Dean, but I think he was out for the rest of the season or something like that, or playoffs. So he'll be back next year. Obviously, yes, Slay. I think Quentin Mitchell, rookie cornerback, who don't even look like a rookie. So they have a good team, and they seem to draft well and really build around Jalen Hurts and stuff like that. So to me, they played a really 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 good game. So outside of the what I think he had one pick. Outside of that, I mean, he played well. He played really really well. So um, I can't really pinpoint anything he did wrong. Um, he ran when he needed to. He was under pressure, and he took off scrambling. Uh, the defense did a good job pressuring Mahomes. Um, I'm not counting like the yards that they got at the end of the game because that's like garbage time stuff, especially in the blowout. So of course it's gonna look inflated, but if you really watch the game, he really didn't do anything. He only had like what 23 yards at halftime. So I mean, to me, he definitely managed the game well. Defense did a great job pressuring him. It seemed like Philly had an answer for the blitz. So guys was getting open. So they fought through some of the weird calls, that they usually would give to Kansas City. Like there was one call, I think it was on AJ Brown's catch in the first quarter or second quarter, and I think they called offensive pass interference, and he barely even did anything. It's like let the players play, instead of you know looking at little things like that. But that's really my thoughts on it. Like I said, I think that it was a good game plan by Philly, um, defensively especially, um, because what's his name didn't really do anything. Kelsey didn't really do anything. They brought in Hopkins. He didn't really do anything. Remember, Hopkins used to play for y'all, and he didn't really do anything. So outside of probably Worthy, they really didn't do much offensively. They couldn't run it. So both running games really wasn't that great. It's just that Philly did a little bit more, especially defensively. Um, so the interceptions, I mean, like back-to-back picks. One of them I think was by a rookie. So it's like you look at them and they're like, oh, that's a rookie. They didn't play like no rookies. They play like seasoned veterans in a sense. So they did it. They did a outstanding job, honestly. All around, and that's really my my take on it. Um, so yeah, You know what though, the game kind of reminded me of if you remember when Seattle played Denver in that Super Bowl. It was like what 43-8. It kind of reminded me of that because it was really controlled by the defense. Defense won that game for them. You know, and also they played like what it said. Like they was I think number one in like total defense. They played like it. You know, it wasn't like a fluke where like the stats say that they was number one in defense, but then you know they allowed 30, 40 something points. So yeah, I mean it was I'm glad for Philly. I'm glad they finally somebody finally took them down. You know, hopefully the AFC is hopefully that division is more competitive though too, because like sometimes you want to see you know sometimes you want to see other teams in the mix, especially like in the championship game, the AFC Championship, or really just the playoffs altogether. Like you just want to see, um, new teams in it, other than just it always being um, Kansas City. So congrats to Philly. Congrats to their fans, the loyal fans, not these fair weather fans, where now that Philly won, now all of a sudden you're gonna see all these people coming out the woodworks. Oh yeah, we won it. It's like, excuse me. It's always going to be um, those types of people. They're always going to be like that. So unfortunately, so it is what it is. So that's really my whole take on it. And we'll see um, we'll see what happens next year. You know, we shall see. I did hear that I think the Jets let whatchamacallit go. Rogers. I think they said they parted ways. I thought I saw something like that. So if I was him, I would just hang it up. Like it's nothing really to play for. You got your Super Bowl, you got your All Pros, you got your Pro Bowls, you got your MVPs. So what else is there to play for? What is he like 40 or 41? And just hang it up. Had a good career. The back end of the career really wasn't the best. I mean, you know, playing for the Jets, the last few years in Green Bay really wasn't the best. So I think they let Debo Samuel go too. Oh, he they did. Wow, wowzers. That's crazy. I didn't hear about that one. The only one I heard was Rogers about him the Jets letting him go. So it's time for a new QB anyway there. So like these old guys needs to go. let the young bloods do what they got to do. From what I read. Oh, okay. Maybe they did. Matter of fact, let me check real quick because that's interesting. Because if you remember, the other guy wanted out. I think at first, I believe. What's his name? Brandon Ayuk, over like a contract thing, and then he finally signed. D'Amico Ryans is going to suit up next. Oh God, not him. Like, come on, not D'Amico.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Evian Resort Golf Club in
D'Amico
France,
Ryans.
it's opening round coverage of the French
What's his name? Better
Championship.
suit up then too. Tom
We've got
Brady
a
better
full
suit back
field
up.
ready to
And
get rolling on this
Peyton
Thursday
Manning
as we get a look
and Drew
at the early
Brees.
leaderboard. We've currently got a tie.
Well, they
at
got
the
rid of
top
the offensive
at 5
coach.
under par. Well, this is certainly one of the most
Who did,
distinctive and beautiful
San
venues
Francisco?
in professional golf. It is along Lake Geneva, the foot of the Alps, the Evian Resort, and it opens with a relatively gentle 416-yard par 4 first.
Yeah, him and Eli. Both of them should. They should make a comeback. Oh, the Texans offensive coach. Okay. Oh, the coordinator, offensive coordinator, or like a position coach, like offensive like quarterback coach or something, or running back coach, or just like the coordinator. Yeah, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. Who else? Marshawn Lynch. Oh, the coordinator. Okay. All of them should make a comeback.
And there's a good start. That one in the fairway. here to
T.O.
get the
should come
tournament
back.
rolling.
Anybody? Yeah. Brady don't need to. Brady needs to stay put.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to
Anybody
Iona
but
Stevens.
Brady.
134 yards left to the flagstick today, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Dang, yes it is. But yeah, shoot, Ray Lewis. All these guys, Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, Ed Reed. Why don't they all make a comeback? I was surprised. Oh, hold on. I was surprised with your Lions. I thought they were in it. They were,
A
and
little
then
further right, a little further up. That would have been
I don't know what
close.
happened. Washington just I think we just
17 feet in this putt.
honestly we should have just stuck with the run more, because Gibbs had like, or maybe like what, 14 carries or 13 carries or something like that. He had like 80 yards off of that. So I'm like, why would they go away from that? He was doing his thing, and then all of a sudden they just went away from it for whatever reason. That's probably why they let Ben Johnson go. And I'm like, you gonna let him go to a division rival?
How good a read is
Phillip
that?
Rivers.
It is a birdie.
Yeah,
to
he
open
got
the
like
hole.
what, 30 million
And
kids?
He will very quickly move to 1 under par.
No, not 30 billion. I think he really has like 10.
This is one of the best
my dang,
sights
man.
you will find on this Alpine golf course.
Phillip
Coming back down the hill
Rivers,
at the 163
Matt Ryan,
yard
all the
par
guys
three
that's
set.
an
Beautiful views
analyst.
of Loch Lomond and
Yeah.
Switzerland in the distance.
Well, it's
Focus
like
on
10, I
tasks
think.
at
Let me
hand
see.
with such a steep drop.
it's best to take at least one or two fewer clubs to try and massage this onto the green. Frank, you and I have been fortunate. We've been around the globe calling golf, from Torrey
Yeah, he
Pines to
has.
Thailand, from Malaysia
Yeah, he has
to
10.
Mayakoba. But now here we are at beautiful Evian Resort in France.
He has 10
It's been an
kids.
LPGA stop for a number of years.
Hallie,
Now,
Caroline, Grace, Garner,
you get a
Sarah,
chance to
Peter,
see what the
Rebecca,
hype
Claire,
is all
Anna,
about.
Andrew,
Oh, it's
Joseph.
beautiful, and if you speak French,
He has
that's
10
going to help
kids.
around here, that's for sure. But with the Evian, the easiest way to say it, Rich,
That's
is
probably why he was
anything
like
that
trying to
can
stay
water down.
around, because maybe all them kids. Shoot. Well, he will need the money with all them. Yeah, shoot, unless he got endorsements or he's doing something else. But shoot. Oh God, this gonna go in the trees. Wow.
Boy,
But
just
yeah,
punching strong with a tee shot there.
when I
This
found
one's
out,
a
I was like,
flying
what?
green. Looking
Like
back
10.
up from behind the green, a
I'm like,
second
ain't no
to
way
this
he
par
got no
3.
10. Yes, he does. 10. I'm like, dang, he's really putting it down. 10 kids. That's hilarious. Yeah, like, I mean, it would be great. I mean, shoot, bring back Megatron. Bring back Calvin Johnson. We could use, well, no, we're good on receivers. I think offensively we're good. I think what hurt us in that playoff game was defense. There's no excuse, obviously, because like we had so many people, like 18 people was like on IR at some point. So we had like a lot of guys out. So
Not that time. Pretty good
that's
effort,
obviously
but
no
it'll
excuse,
wander a couple of
because
feet by.
we still play well, even with all those guys out. But the defense is something that we need to really, really, really work on, because we gave up what, 45
Okay,
or something like that.
it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back down
Kurt Warner does
to
too?
even par.
Kurt Warner. Jeez, hold up.
Onward now to the 355-yard par 4 third. It is drivable for long hitters.
Yeah, Kurt Warner is
Very
7.
difficult to hold this long but narrow green.
Yeah, 7. I think what's his name has a lot. Do you remember Antonio Cromartie? He used to play for the. He used to play with. He used to play with Philip Rivers when it was San Diego Chargers. But if you remember Antonio Cromartie, I think he has 14. So that's no exaggeration either. He has 14. Yeah, he has 14. So yeah, 14.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway.
That's yeah. Tyreek Hill has a lot too. Tyreek has like 12, I think.
Fairway here at 3 is a bit of a result. Today the pin
I think
all the way back.
they
so
should
you've
have
really
an
gotta
old bowl
trust
for
the
all
yardage.
the. Nah, they just need to. They just, if anything, they should just stick to flag football. They don't need to be hitting each other. They really don't. The old bowl. That's funny. No, don't roll off the green now. But
He was asking for it to
Tyreek
go,
Hill
and
has a lot too.
That's why it's on the green.
I think he had one like
Maybe a
recently.
little more.
You know what they was
Gonna have to take
doing
pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill.
Yeah.
And the hole is
I guess
cut
they was
back.
getting it in. Yeah, I think Tyreek has And you know the crazy thing about all that too is that they have kids with multiple. It's like, why can't they just stick to one? Like, that's the thing that gets me. Like, just stick to one woman. Why all like all these different women? Like, that's I definitely couldn't do that. No way. Because these people don't believe in protection or anything.
Yeah, that's a nice putt.
Yeah,
Getting
they
it there
definitely.
up the hill was half the battle.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
got
It
there,
really is.
just
Like,
a little wide of the mark.
it's crazy. It's one thing when just a regular person is doing all that, but you know,
Safely in, it's a par view.
and when I say a regular person, I mean like a non-athlete or something like that, right? But yeah, Cromartie has 14.
Well, a narrow chute flanked by trees means we are at the 431-yard par 4 fourth. Fairway sloping left to right towards Lake Geneva. A wayward tee shot to the right will find the
Yeah,
trees
this
and
was
OB
last
markers.
year,
A drive down the left.
July
will roll
11th.
towards the center of
So
the
I'm looking
fairway.
at a tweet. It says, uh, a Florida judge has ruled that Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill is the father of another child, a baby girl. Hill reportedly has over 12 children, and this is fifth so far this year, meaning last year. This is just weeks after Hill announced his wife is expecting. Hopefully, it's all with one person. Do you like all sport? Yeah, yeah, I do. Not all, but most. Like NBA, NFL, baseball, hockey, golf. I don't know if bowling is considered a sport, but if it is, that too. I guess I'll throw tennis in there, depending on who's playing. Boxing, of course, but I'm like with boxing, I'm not really up hip to like a lot of the current fighters because a lot of them are new. So I'm used to like excuse me, like the old school fighters, and then if you throw in maybe like if you throw like I guess Floyd Mayweather, or you throw in Shane Mosley, you throw in Oscar De La Hoya, you throw in um, maybe Zab Judah, throw in of course Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, those type of fighters. But the ones currently, it's like outside of probably Canelo, I don't really know too many like that. So, but yeah, definitely boxing. Um, can't get into like the mixed martial arts. I can't, and wrestling. I can't get into
That's
wrestling.
a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is
Even
set
though,
up
even
just
though, like
fine.
I've heard a lot of different wrestlers, but
Second shot coming up. Let's check in
but
for the first time.
I can't really get
Notah Begay
into
III.
wrestling like that. So,
He's left himself with 143 yards to the hole.
but yeah,
The pin is stuck in the
most
front right
sports
section of the green.
because there's some that's just like what like I can get into softball, I guess, a little bit, college football, college basketball, stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, that dude got, it says reportedly over 12 kids. So I don't know how these people can do it. I'm just like, as long as it's with, one person, one woman, or one dude, or whatever, cool. But if it's with 12,
Good shot
12
again.
kids, and it's like,
Thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball roll
four
onto the
different
green.
people,
And inside, I'd call
that's
that a
couldn't
birdie
do
putt.
that.
So that's birdie range.
But that's them, that's what they want to do, and kudos to them. But that's new, not for me. So these people don't know how to keep it in their pants, especially if it's with multiple people.
Nearly had it. Just
So
gonna wander a foot or so by.
it's just Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't be able to keep up with all that. Yeah.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here 4, and he'll stay at even par.
All them names, like this is crazy.
This is a good par 3 right here. The 5th is 187 yards.
You know,
You can see
so
there is water guarding the front and right of the green.
it's
Again,
just
club selection is crucial here. Left side of the green.
it's just
that's
too
the spot
much,
to aim.
man. Like it just is. I don't know. Like I just couldn't. I just couldn't. But you know, when you have all that money, you know, I guess that's the thing too. It's like when you have a whole bunch of money, you become handsome, you become beautiful. Because if these was uh, regular, everyday people, I don't think that'll be happening. Your names, birthdays, you know, all that stuff. That's too much.
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green.
Especially with the names, it'd be like, oh hey Susan.
8
Oh
feet
sorry,
remaining here
Christina.
for birdie.
Oh no, Wendy. Like nah. Billy Joe Bob. I don't know. You know, just throwing names out there. But like I, I had to do that. You know. You know, Susie Q.
Yes, a good
Oh
lead.
no,
Birdie here at 5.
Thomas. Uh, Norman.
This is a really nice
William,
driving hole, the par 4
you know,
6 at
or
406
you know,
yards.
you
Almost
have
every player
have
likes to
like
get a little bit of a baby
uh
drive when you have to.
weird names
And
like
this is the hole to
you know,
do
these
it.
celebrities,
Down
they
there,
name their
avoid
children.
those fairway bunkers on
You
the
know,
left, and you have a good chance to make a birdie here.
What is it, the Kardashian? She has a daughter named North. I'm like, so okay, what about South, East, and West? Or like when someone came in your life wishing you a happy birthday. Was it even your birthday? Yeah, that was I think that was Twin, if I'm not mistaken. She did that, you know. I think she was it her? I think it was. You know, she's. I don't know why she'd be doing that. She be. I'd be laughing, even though I'd be like, why you know calling me this? Like she called me Tom one time. No, not actually, more than once. Like, who is Tom? You know what I mean? Like, ain't no Toms here. Only times I know and heard of was what? Tom Brady, Tom from MySpace,
That ball right down the middle.
you know, Thomas. There's a bunch of Toms out there. I'm not one of them.
From the fairway,
Yeah, see?
Iona, this is second.
Yeah, and position A has been found in
I
the
remember-
fairway, but this next
I
part of the
remember,
challenge is a creative one because there's plenty of slopes you can work with on this
I
green.
remember one time she came in and she just said, you know, most people be like, hey, what's going on? She just came in and said, Tom. I said, what? Who's Tom? And she did the same thing with Didi as well. She called Didi Dido, Dodie. I'm like, who are these people? And she's a witness because you know she always was agreeing with what I was saying because she was there when it happened. And I'm like, yeah, she's just, I don't know why she'd be doing that. Because you know what I said? I said the next time Twin comes in here, I'm just gonna call her Twix. You know?
And that's a good approach shot
Call
too.
it
Just
Twix.
a little left of the hole, but a good chance for
So,
birdie.
see what response I get. Like, hey Twix, how you doing? How you doing today? It's like, you know, sit there and call me Tom. All right, okay, Twix.
birdies
You know,
here on this
so
front side.
yeah, it's all about reciprocation. Call me Tom, okay, okay. But telling you I'm not Tom, you know I'm not Tom. But you, and then the funny thing is that she don't even correct it. She just keeps going. Like,
with 2 good shots.
I'm like, okay, all right.
Maybe get out of here with an eagle 3.
Call me Tom, call Dee Dito, and Dodie and stuff. So next time she come in here, it's gonna be Twix. I'm telling you. She actually said Tom on one of my posts, I think, recently. Yeah, she did. I think she really did. She said Tom. Like, oh, she said, cause it was, what post was it? It was a post that I made that had, like cause you know how sometimes like, YouTube, like they'll send out stuff like milestones or achievements, like for views or something like that. I think I posted that, and then it was a recap of like January, a couple of screenshots of those things. And she said, Yahoo, Tom. I said, what? I'm like, who? I'm like, you doing this over here too? And first you're gonna come in the live talking Tom. Now you're gonna.
That is going to come to rest.
Yeah,
squarely
she
in the center of the fairway.
definitely called me Tom on more than one occasion, which is like, you know, like why? Matter of fact, let me see if I could find it. If it's still here, maybe she's fixed it. Yeah, it was on the post. I think it was 4 days ago. I just went to the book. You see it? I was just about to read it. It's funny. Yeah, it is funny. I had to laugh on that because I'm like, man, come on. Like, you can't keep doing this. Let me see. Yeah, Yahoo Tom. Like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Do 17. Then I'll do like maybe the 19th. Let me see. 19. Yeah, like how you gonna call me Tom? Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. I'm like Yahoo who? Who are you Yahooing? Cause that's not me. Like you can't be coming to my post putting other people's names in here. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you know you said something, but like, you can't come in here and talk about some Tom. I wonder if that was I had something somewhere. I don't. I hope it's still here. If it's not, okay. Since you're here, I'm gonna ask something, okay? And I just want your honest opinion. Okay. So let's say you make a post, right? And it's just a general post, you know, just about whatever, right? It's not in relation to anybody or anything. It's just like, you know, like whatever's on your mind, you just speak on it, right? Just general post, right? Now, let's say that you make that post and then somebody comes in and just says, you okay? And then you respond with, you know, like, yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored. And then they respond and say, never mind, and then delete, and then just completely delete the post before, you know, before you could respond to it. What would you think about that? Like, honestly. No, right in the sand. Okay, at least it bounced out the sand. I hate trying to hit shots from the sand. Dang. All right, so there's 26 yards. 5 miles. I don't want to going over into the. So it looks like it's gonna bounce. That's disrespectful, and I would assume that person doesn't know. Yeah, I kind of figured that too, because that actually happened to me. Like I made a post. I forgot what day it was, and it was just a regular post. Like I forgot what it was about, but it wasn't related to anybody at all. And actually, wait a minute, it might still. Or was it a caption? Oh, okay. So it's the post where it says, "Oh, you commented on the post. You said you said yes." It was the one with my picture on it, and it says the spirit of jealousy is sneaky. If you're not paying attention, you'll make an adversary as an acquaintance. We just have to ask Yeshua to reveal motives of hidden sin. It was that post. You can't see it because they deleted it, but they basically all they said was you okay, and I'm like, at first I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm perfectly fine, you know, and all I said was when they said if I'm okay, I said, yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored. Then they just said never mind, and then deleted the post. Like, like to me, that don't make any sense at all to do that, you know. That's why I was like, wow. So I'm like any other post that any other post that I would put up usually would have like if it's a scripture or if it's something on my mind, I'm always going to share it, you know. In general, I don't ever post anything that's subliminal. I don't ever post anything that's directed towards anybody. If I'm gonna directly speak on somebody for whatever reason, I'll include the name or I'll just go directly to him with it. I don't do that like subliminal stuff. So just reading that post alone is like, some people on this app are just weird. I had someone tell me this is not Facebook when I post. Oh God, yeah. You're always gonna have those types of people, right? And so, cause I never had the chance to like share that with anybody, or at least ask their opinion on it, cause it's just kind of weird. Like you say something and then you delete it, like that don't make no sense, you know. Cause to me it's like, okay, well maybe they felt that it was about them when it wasn't. But what about that post would be directed towards anybody? Because if it was anything, you would have asked if I'm okay. Everybody else that commented would have asked if I was okay. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have been just that one person. You know, you would have asked if I'm okay. T Cat would have asked if I'm okay. Twin would have asked if I'm okay. Filipina, same thing. Cynthia, Anna, Dee Dee, they all would have asked if I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, wow. And then you just like completely delete it. I'm like, oh, okay. And oh boy, please don't go over. No. Yeah, and it was somebody that used to be in here a lot. So that's why I was like, wow, okay, cool.
Second shot now here at the par 3.
It don't bother me. Like if something that was said, if you feel like something like this was about you, then maybe it was. That's how I look at it. Even though it wasn't, but I was like, okay. That's too far. But yeah, I just wanted to, share that with you because I'm like, I'm like, what is this?
This
I'm
is a
like, this just
16
came
footer.
out of left field. And they was always in here talking about how I was, you know, how good of a person I am, all this other stuff, and and I'm like, oh, so it goes from that to asking if I'm okay, and then just deleting the post, and then just complete, and then don't even come around anymore. That's fine with me if you don't come around anymore. But I just thought that was kind of odd, you know. So, but yeah, I had somebody else come in here, and they was like, I think I already shared that with you, but I should move it over to the right somewhere.
Nah, that needed
When
a
I was
little
playing,
more
when I was playing
firmness off the
the
slope.
football game, and they wanted to play, and at the time I couldn't because I didn't have the Game Pass to play online, so I just was playing offline like I am now. Like I don't have the Game Pass now.
It's a bogey here at
That's
number
why I
8.
was able to play Call of
And that's
Duty,
going to drop him
but I don't
to
have the
2 under.
pass yet. Once I have it again, then I will. But I basically let them know, well, okay. I explained to them like,
Here at this par 5
that
ninth, just 524 yards with a
that
good
right
drive
now,
in
I'm
play in that
like, first off, I'm in
fairway.
the middle of a game right
You
now, so
absolutely have a great opportunity to
that
get home and
whenever,
to get close and maybe
basically like
even
whenever
make an
I'm in the
eagle
mood
three.
to like play online again against people, then I will. Then we could maybe play. But the only reason why I stopped that was because of like the previous times that I was playing online against people, they would always quit. So they were like, "Oh, well, I won't quit." So I said, "Okay, well, maybe sometime down the line, like when I'm um, like ready to play online, then I will. Just not, at the moment. That um, otherwise I would have had it in the title. Anybody want to play online or something to that effect." And then they responded with, what did they say? Well, they was like, "Oh, that's why you only have like three people watching or something like that, or in the chat." So I was like, okay. And then I tried to explain to them like, um, and they never responded, but I basically said like, I'm like, what does that have to do with what does how many people in the chat have to do with me
Nothing to fault
either
there.
wanting or
Safely in the
not
fairway.
wanting to play online against you? Like, what does that have to do with this? so, so I just laughed at it.
Iona a second.
And
Coming up.
stuff like that I
It's a
just
wonderful
laugh at,
par 5, a
and
great way to
I just
finish
keep
the
it
front
moving.
nine on a high. That sweeping from left to right demands a fade, but with this central
So,
pin position, anything landing at the front of the green has a chance of getting close.
but yeah, that whole thing was that was definitely on the weird side of things. So I was like, okay, so it goes from everything being good, and then to that. So I'm like, okay, cool beans. Ain't bothering me. It ain't stopping me from continuing to go live and stuff. So I'm good. Come on, come on. No, don't go in the sand. Don't go in the sand. It's a bad shot, though. That was a bad shot.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different
But I didn't
ways
even aim
to
it
play
over
it.
there.
Maybe a little
I need to.
wayward, even with the tee shot or the second
At
shot.
least I
But
didn't aim
really,
it all the way
it's
over
going to be
there.
about the
I
third
just
shot today. How close can you hit it?
wasn't even that far off. But all right, get it close.
Should make this about 80% of the time.
Thankfully,
It's
this
for
was a
birdie.
par 5. Because if it wasn't, this would probably be a bogey attempt. Hopefully, this goes in too. Go in, go in, go in, go in. There you go.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And that is going to finish off a 3 under front side as they go out in 32. We begin the backside here at the Evian Resort with the 412-yard par 410. Dogleg right. You can use driver and try and fly the trees on the right side of the fairway, but The safe play will see a 3-wood and short iron into the green.
That's funny though. D'Amico Ryan's making a comeback. Or what's his name making a comeback? Brett Favre? No, not Brett Favre. No, not Brett. No. Where's this shot going? Okay. The faded. A high fade. It's a good
Boy,
shot.
a good round going here on this Thursday.
That's
and
a
back.
good
Another
shot.
Flying effort off the tee.
Yeah.
From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Yeah, useful to find the fairway here at 10, but heading towards a very shallow green, and back down the mountain we go, so club selection is very, very important.
116 to the hole. Wow, thing is back there. Yes. This is a skinny green. It's like I'm gonna have to really. Hopefully I can get it on the green. Hopefully it don't go flying over the green. That might be short. And that's short. It's tough with those type of shots though, man. Like are these greens fast? I don't think these greens are fast. Get it close enough, make a par, keep it moving.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10. And he'll stay at -3.
Oof.
Here we are at the 352-yard par 4 11. Uphill, dog leg left. Drivable for long hitters. That's right, if they can draw it around that corner. 5 bunkers on the right side of the fairway. The only real trouble off the tee.
Okay. This is the what, 11th hole? Oh god. I might have to draw this. So I don't want to hit no tree or nothing, but at the same time there's wind involved, so I don't really want to hit it too hard. It might go into the rough, so that's good enough.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another
Good
tee shot
enough.
right there. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
115 yards left. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Alright. Dang, I might have to. Let's see what I could do with this. Was it 120, 115 to the flag?
This could be a good one.
Good shot. At least the greens aren't fast.
A little short, a little left.
That thing
but
would've kept
inside
rolling
10
and rolling
feet,
and
so
rolling and rolling.
Even I can't really criticize that.
This will move to his right for birdie.
Come on, we gotta get this. Come on. Yes.
Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11.
Putts are tough.
And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. We come now to the 437-yard par 4 12. Best play off the tee is to fly the bunkers on the left side of this right-to-left sloping fairway, giving you a good angle to the green.
Not that bad. 5th place on this tough course. Every course is tough, so that's the beauty of golf, though. You're not only playing against the other players, but it's really against the course. The difficulties of it, it's just, you gotta make sure everything is right. So everything. No, don't go in the sand. Get away from that sand.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now this from 166 yards out.
Good shot.
Oh, just a beautiful performance, and this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this
That's what I'm talking
backside.
about right there.
And he'll
Man.
move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par.
Not that far off.
This is a demanding
One shot
par
behind the
4,
lead.
and it is the longest
Missed
one
the cut
on
the
golf
last
course here at
tournament.
Evian. The 13th is 503 yards, dogleg to the left, and you have bunkers on either
503
side
for
of
a
the
par
fairway.
4.
If you do smother this one and hit it left, you tug it, that's trouble over there. You're probably not going to get home in 2. So the ideal spot is on that right side. That'll give you a good angle into this green.
Okay. Whatever. I'll go by what you're saying. You're always right. So they know the course better than I do. So
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
alright. So as long as I can get it. That's gonna be short. I already know it is. I hate being short of the green, especially on the second shot. Alright, get down, get down, get down, get down, get. Oh Lord. Not really a good whatchamacallit.
That was well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll stay at 5 under.
At least I'm
There's
right
a big
there.
par 3
I'm not
right
too
here.
far off the
14th is
leader.
244 yards. Doesn't play all of that because the tee, as you can see, is elevated. That green happens to be well protected by 3 bunkers on the right. The winds can be an issue here, so there's a lot going on. This will take your best shot.
Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Turned out to be a decent shot.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
We'll see. Darn it.
Oh, no, I
Just
think
tap
he
it
was
in for
about
par.
ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Finishes there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Up next,
Four holes to go in the round.
Yard par 5, 15. Narrow fairway sloping right to left demands an accurate tee shot. Long hitters can reach into, but beware that bunker guarding the front of the green.
I just try to avoid the bunker as much as I could because it's hard trying to hit shots out the sand. So, yes, it is. Come on, come on. 5 miles an hour to the left, so I'll go, to the right. I'll go to the left. Okay.
That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. Iona, a second coming up.
A wonderful drive, and now looking at a second shot that you've got to throw up the right half. There's no question about it. Carry those 2 fairway bunkers. That's your main objective.
Yeah. I just don't want it to go 237, 232. I'd rather be over here because I don't want to. Good shot. Okay, don't go off the green. Never mind.
Oh, such a sweet 3-wood. Actually too good, if anything. Just flew through the air. And a little unlucky that first bounce. That was like rock hard.
Stop right there. Step, 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 step. Thank you for
Chance
stopping.
now for another birdie.
Dang, it broke at the
Man,
last
speed was
second.
spot on, a good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay right where he is. We
3
start our
holes to go.
finishing stretch at Evian Resort with yet another par 3, 151 yards, 16. Elevated tee looking down on a green
Oh,
with
boy.
2 bunkers at the back and a small pond on the left. Once again, wind can make club selection crucial.
Yes, it could. I do not want it going.
Good chance at one.
Perfect. Perfect shot.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor and a birdie putt coming up.
Oh my God. How did I miss that?
Played that one outside the hole, and it did not come back right. Okay, that'll be a par here at
Should have been a
16,
birdie.
and he'll remain right where he is.
I should have made. Ouch. I
The
should have made
17th here
that.
at the Evian Resort, a shortish par 4 coming in at only 335 yards. But before you take out the big stick to go for it, keep in mind you'd need to play a pretty hard left to right because those trees on the right-hand side are awfully difficult to clear.
Okay. What is this? A par 4. I know someone had to clip the tree though. I'm gonna have to do it a little bit short. Just in case.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
And it's a solid start to the 17th. Good tee shot opening up the green, all the way uphill, so be careful that you've got enough club.
It's enough at least.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term
It's probably gonna
mulligan.
break
Love
left.
that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Hopefully that's enough.
Well, that's good touch right there.
Close enough. I'll take it. Even though obviously it's not in, but still close enough. It'll do.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay
It
right
shall
where he is.
do.
You love a finishing hole where you can make something happen, where you can do something memorable. That is the 18th here at Evian. It's 478 yards. And it's not a par 4. It is a par 5. So definitely a good chance to get it home in 2 and maybe make that eagle and be smiling all the way to the clubhouse.
That'll be dope. I gotta hit it really good though, cause I don't want to mess up the tee shot. So
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Iona a second coming up.
And it's an excellent tee shot, but now it's a risk and reward approach as we look to that water which sits in front of the green, so no margin to miss this short.
you're right. You're right. As long as it's over all that stuff, I'm good. All right, good. I don't want to be near any water,
That
nothing.
one had to feel good.
Struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Now, wouldn't this be something to cap the round? A long look at a closing eagle.
Mm. Yes. That was close.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done.
That would have been an eagle too. Dang. It's a good way to end the round.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will go in the books as an opening round 65. Outstanding. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get, further away.
So
So,
I
for
had
Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona
1,
Stephen,
2
I'm Rich
bogeys,
Lerner. We'll see you next time
3,
on
4,
EA
5,
Sports PGA
7
Tour Golf.
birdies, and the rest of them was pars. It's not that bad. Finished the round. Could have been worse. Easily. How do you check the what's my card? Oh. So I thought I got some stuff. I never even opened it. I got rewards. Alright, let's see. How many scoop? 9? Because I ain't used this in a minute, so. Okay, pros control. Yeah, putting has to be up for sure. A long putting stroke used when not on the green or fringe. Judging distance with it can be tricky, but it's effective once mastered. A short recovery. Yeah, I don't have enough points for that, so. What about power? Yeah, I think I'm a. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. The golf bag. Alright, so. Trying to think, how would I know? That's the thing. How do I know which loft is higher? Is it? Oh wait. Man, I can't even tell. That's the only thing about this. Let's see. Oh, that's for drivers. Legendary bowling pack. No, not clothing. I don't need none of this stuff. It's more so about improving the. Okay. All these different irons and stuff. I mean, shoot. It is what it is. I don't know what that stuff's for. Let's see. So I'm in the second round. And I am, is it this one? No, it's this one. Wait, which one am I in now? It's gotta be this one. No. Oh, it is. Okay, it is a French championship. Alright. I forgot which one I was doing at first. Alright. That's a season summary. Jake Rogers. Oh, there's a leaderboard. That's what I was looking for. Okay. What's the cut line? Because I don't want no funny stuff happening. The cut line is -3. I'm only 3 strokes ahead of that. Yeah. So, hey. I'm wondering. I'll probably end up doing the second round later. Um, yeah, I think I'll do that later. I don't wanna. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it for tonight. Um, it's a good way to end it though because it's like it's had a good round, a really good round, and so probably gonna cut it off there. So with that being said, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you that came out. Um, let's see. I know Tracy and Me Time and Tracy. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you for, or at least each of you for coming out. Um, and yeah, I'll definitely be on later. Probably in the evening, like around the same time as usual. Um, so it's always a pleasure, you guys come through, interacting, laughing, having a good time, relaxing, and just, enjoying enjoying the live, and I'll see you guys later on this evening, probably like around 10:30, something like that. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate the interaction, Tracy, as always. Anybody watching, please, if you can, sub up to her. She has really, really good lives, with the music. If you ever want to come through and just listen and chill, relax, wind down, whatever the case may be, and interact and stuff like that. Really, 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 really good content creator. One of my favorites, and loves the Lord, which is always a beautiful thing. Always positive, and those are type of vibes that I always try to be around and stuff like that. So great posts, great videos, great lives, all that stuff. If you're ever into anything like that, feel free to stop by, and always make sure the notification bell is on too, even though sometimes it may the notification bell seems like it has a mind of its own, because like sometimes the bell is on for everything and then you don't even get it until like a day or two later, which is kind of weird. I always feel like it's outdated. So but yeah, man, for good vibes, check her out, man. Tracy, you know what I'm saying? Tracy C Positive Corner. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Be blessed, stay safe. Most importantly, stay safe. Continue to be encouraged. Always make sure that the next day is better than the previous one, and have a great start to your week. All right, you guys take care, be blessed, and have a good one.